Hi, this is an explanation for week 11. This week's topic is how do I gauge students in examining history? So we're going to be looking at how we teach history. You're going to read chapter 11 in the textbook. You're going to explore a website using primary sources and explain how to use those primary sources. You're going to learn more about a program or concept called Reading Like an Historian, and you're going to participate in a partner activity from our textbook. I'm going to click on the folder for this week. So this week you'll read chapter 11 in your textbook. You're going to explore websites for primary sources pertaining to history. There is a chart of primary sources in this folder. The Library of Congress, or PBS, both contain great information on primary sources, but you might find even better websites, and I'm always looking for better websites. So if you find something different, please link the website to the History Wiki and answer the who, what, where, why, and when of primary sources. The 5 W's. Locate an activity for the grade level of your choice using primary sources, and this does not need to be an actual lesson plan. Let's take a look at Reading Like an Historian. It is a high school program from Stanford University. Using a browser search, find out more information about this program and determine if it can be modified if you think it can be modified for middle school or intermediate level elementary school students. Explain your reasoning. Link a source that you use to make this determination to the History Wiki. So not only are you going to respond to that question, can it be used, do you think it can be used for middle school or intermediate elementary school, but also then find a resource about teaching like an historian and link that to the History Wiki, the same wiki that you linked your primary source to. Then in the History Wiki, the same wiki again, working collaboratively with a partner as assigned below, participate in the activity Lincoln Penny Worksheet. It's on page 364 of your textbook. Post your pictures and the responses to the questions on pages 365 through 368 on the same page as your partners. You may be as creative as you want in how you and your partner post the responses to the questions in your wiki. Just make sure you use the same page as your partner and title the page identified by you and your partner's names. Some of the questions that you will both answer, and it will be two different answers or two answers for that question. So you won't necessarily each choose a question to answer, although you can do that. There are some questions that you both will have to respond to. So I've listed the names of your partners here. And then last but not least, don't forget that your technology investigation is due next week, week 12, but I'm just reminding you now here. So that ends this video in the explanation of what is expected from you this week. If you have questions, don't hesitate to ask me. Otherwise, I'll see you online.